See what happens here. Hello. Are we getting anything? There's something happening here now. Am I live? Ah, Lord, I am live. That's great. Oh, Kathy, no, wish we could. There we go. I think I'm there. I think I am. Let me know. Ah, there we go. I'm live. I'm live. Good Lord, this technology really, really can set you back, can't it? I'll not talk for a minute. Let's get this thing started. Here we go. Ah, sure, it's already started. Here we go. St. Patrick's Night. We'll liven it up here. Well, I took a stroll on the old log walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine salt day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? And I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill prom with a Galway girl. Let's go. Yo. That's for sure, Kathy. The Leprechauns are they're playing tricks on me tonight. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. She asked me up to her flat downtown of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. Oh, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Oh, my heart lost the heart. Yo. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? 'Cause I traveled around, been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Never in your life. Yo! Definitely, Catherine Fisherman over there in North Bay, Ontario, just got it right. She says the Leprechauns were playing with me tonight. There's no doubt about that. I tell you what, was I frightened or what? We're running around my feet here. Anyway, hello, good evening, good day, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world that may be watching, and a happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, it's nearly St. Patrick's Night's nearly over, and there's not one drink taken today at all. See, I went off the drink for Lent, so now I know there's an old joke running around that the Irish got it right. They stuck St. Patrick's Day right in the middle of Lent so they could take a break. I don't really think that works. What do you think? I don't really think it works. However, anyway, we're here, and thank you for staying with me. I'm sure we lost some people along the way, but sure, what can I do? These things happen, don't they? These things happen. Gremlins again. I want to say thanks to Chris McCartney, my sound engineer up there in Scotland, who I just was on the phone as quick as Chris, what's happening? And we did this and we did that, and we plugged a few things and plugged. So there's Barry Kinney says, hey Dominic, listen to you on the phone and Nathan on the laptop. How can you do the two? Oh well, some people can do it. They say men can't do two things at the one time, but Barry Kinney can do it. I tell you what, that's the lad you want to be with there, ladies, without a doubt. Anyway, we'll sing another song, keep it going. It's all Irish tonight. got to do all Irish songs tonight, and might be dropping one or two in that I haven't done before for the first time. But here, this one is and has been a big one for me down through the years. And I get loads of requests for it. Can't do it every week. Here's Brian Copeland goes to the hospital tomorrow for procedure. Well, I wish her well. Brian's heading into hospital tomorrow morning. Great friends of ours down through the years, Maureen and Brian. So I hope all goes well and that they get to the bottom of what the wee issue is tomorrow. Anyway, here's a great song. When I was a boy, round about 3, I remember my grandfather whispering to me. He said, learn to appreciate all that you see, 'cause one day it'll mean so much to you. Well, without realizing the words he did say, sure it started me seeing things a different way. Just like the color of the sun going down on the bay, it was a sight I'll never forget. And we'll all meet tonight, every child, every woman and man, for we know in our hearts that we'll always be part of our proud and wonderful land. Yes, we'll all meet tonight, and we'll sing as loud as we can of an island so green that can only be seen through the eyes of an Irishman. All the days of my youth I spent searching around, and I couldn't believe all the beauty I found, like the flowers and the trees growing up from the ground, full of color and so full of life. When at 24 years, that's when I started to roam, but it didn't take much to remind me of home. And I think of all the places and the people I'd known that I may never see again. And we'll all meet tonight, every child, every woman and man, for we know in our hearts that we'll always be part of our proud and wonderful land. Yes, we'll all meet tonight. I would sing as loud as we can, and we'll sing as loud as we can of an island so green that can only be seen through the eyes of an Irishman. Here we go. How you, Jane, feeling on? Well, I left Ireland shores when I was 30 years old, and I sailed to my future of silver and gold. But when the rush was over, I was out in the cold. It hurt my pocket, but never my pride. Now there's fire in my heart, and my memory's so strong. Oh, how I long for the romance, how I yearn for the song, and how I'm missing the place that I loved all along, that I may never see again. And we'll all meet tonight, every child, every woman and man, for we know in our heart that we'll always be part of our proud and wonderful land. Yes, we'll all meet tonight, and we'll sing as loud as we can and we'll sing as loud as we can of an island so green that can only be seen through the eyes of an Irishman. Of an island so green that can only be seen through the eyes of an Irishman. There we go. Through the Eyes of an Irishman. Terry Bradford wrote that away back in the mid-1990s, and I got a chance to record it way back then. Isn't that a wonderful song? Fantastic song, and many of you do like the song. See, Rosina Parkinson's given off to me. She's saying, for God's sake, drinking water on St. Patrick's Day. What did I tell you, Rosina? If I was doing a live show tonight, I wouldn't be drinking whiskey or beer before I go on the stage or on the stage. So what I drink afterwards could be different. But sitting here tonight, I'll be drinking water. I haven't taken a drink since Pancake Tuesday, Ash Wednesday. That's true. I haven't, and I'm looking forward to a wee glass of wine or a whiskey or even a pint of Guinness. That would be great. But sure, there's nothing open to drink a pint of Guinness, and I don't like that old tin stuff. Don't like it at all. Hard to beat the one in the pub. It definitely is. A bunch of friends and a bit of crack going on. That's what it's all about, isn't it? And talking about a bit of crack, sure. Here's a great song here. Cool summer rain frees us from the heat. Full moon rising lights the darkened street. That's just like you, just like you. Ireland, with their mandolins, fill up the hall. Not a dry eye left, you kill them all. That's just like you, just like you, Ireland. I don't need weapons, I don't need shields, I don't need control of the driving wheel. That's just like you, just like you, Ireland. When I'm with you, it feels so right. My wallet's full on a Friday night. My ship has docked, my kingdom come, my heart's unlocked and overrun. That leaf is spared when the truth is told. The poor receive all that he stole. That's just like you, just like you, Ireland. Woo! When I'm with you, it feels so right. My wallet's full on a Friday night. My ship has docked, my kingdom come, my heart's unlocked and overrun. The bed is placed on the slowest steed. Man, that horse wins the race with lightning speed. That's just like you, just like you, Ireland. Well, just like you, Ireland. Here we go. Woo! Got the Irish hat on, you feather boat, and a glass of Baileys. Lovely. Come on. great song, isn't it? That's a real happy one there. Yep, that's a real happy one. You need those ones, don't you? And what else is there? Elizabeth Burns, not been on this for a wee bit because I moved house and now I can. No, I can't. What a great song. It is a great song, Elizabeth Burns. That's on this Irish album, by the way, that I hope you're all listening today. But then again, we have a few in stock. And, you know, you're more than welcome to order it on my website. That you know, the Essential Irish Collection. There's 2 albums, 32 songs, all Irish songs. Well, I enjoyed recording the album, and it's been done in a couple of different times. Put it all together, and it's 32 tracks. So, look, don't forget about it. They're all Irish songs here tonight that I'm going to do for here at St. Patrick's Night. And I hope you've all had a good day. Kathy Fisher's just saying that she's been all over the place today. Is it Kathy or somebody did there to say that the time difference is, I think it must be different in Canada. They've changed their time already. So, you know what it's like yourself. Whenever you change the time, you're all over the place for a day or so. Anyway, Karen Jim, how's your back? Oh, another conversation. I love it when there's these other conversations going. Here's a wee song I did on for this album, which was brand new at the time. It was written by my son Colin, who I think Colin and Katrina are doing a show on Facebook tonight. Well, they're in Nashville, so whatever 9 o'clock our time is, and whenever Nashville, I think it's 6 hours behind. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 4. Not too sure. But they're doing a wee show here tonight on Facebook. But this one he wrote. I had a chance to record. Something about this way of life that's tugging at my soul. When I'm writing songs and singing them is when I'm feeling whole. It can take me to a different city almost every night, and just beyond the sunset lies another song to write. Yet sometimes I still get lonesome, being oh so far away. Part of me wants to go back home, but so much of me wants to stay. The grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. I miss the girl I dream of, waiting patiently alone. This road I chose to follow, I had to do it on my own. Still the grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. When I see a gentle rain starts flowing through my mind, waking up the memories of what I've left behind. Like the brother who loves to tease me until I've got to laugh, and the constant love and prayers that I get from mom and dad, and knowing that if I need them, they're always there for me. Gives me strength, even when I'm gone. That's where I'm meant to be. The grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. I miss the girl I dream of, waiting patiently alone. This road I chose to follow, I had to do it on my own. Still the grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. Yet sometimes I still get lonesome, being oh so far away. Part of me wants to go back home, but so much of me wants to stay. The grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. I miss the girl I dream of, waiting patiently alone. This road I chose to follow, I had to do it on my own. Still the grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. Yeah, he was telling me that when he wrote that song, that was one of the first songs he wrote. I suppose when you listen to the words, it's very much an immigrant song when you're going away and you start to think about home. So you could be anybody, anywhere in the world, and it's that type of song. It's got that, the grass is always greener when I'm thinking about home. So Colin wrote that song. It's a great song. It's on my album here, the Essential Irish Collection. I love singing it when I get a chance to sing it. And you're talking about home. This next song here, I recorded way, way back. And many of you, we had a lot of fun with this song down through the years. Coming up to the stage with me with your if it wasn't a road, what else was it? It was a wee bunch of heather. So here's a wee song written by a townland outside of my hometown of Home. An Irish mother writing to her son so far away, said I meant to send the shamrock to wear on Patrick's Day, but the shamrock is a tender plant, its beauty soon would fade. So a sprig of Irish heather I'm sending you instead. Let's go. Just a sprig of Irish heather, and it's seen all kinds of weather. It stood the heat of summer and survived the winter snow. I'm sending to remind you of the friends you left behind you into road among the bushes in the days of long ago. But remember Corradina and the mass rock standing there, how we oft times knelt together and we'd whisper a childish prayer. Many times since then I wonder, when the evening shadows fell, so I plucked this heather from the spot where once we used to kneel. Here we go. But the years from me are slipping, and I know I'm growing old. By the fireside lonely sitting, when the nights are dark and cold. But I know your smile would cheer me and make sunshine out of blue. So come back to me, Cushla, when the heather is. No, imagine, give me the heather. Just a sprig of Irish heather, and it's seen all kinds of weather. It stood the heat of summer and survived the winter snow. I'm sending to remind you of the friends you left behind you into road among the bushes in the days of long ago. Just a sprig of Irish heather, blessed with love from long ago. It's a great song. Written many, many years ago by the late and the great a man from the townland of Corradina, by the way, a man by the name of Feely Kearney. So he wrote that song a long, long time ago. God, there's probably more verses to it, because that's the way it was in Ireland. They used to write songs, and they would have, there could be 20 verses to that song for all I know. But that's the verses that I know, and I think it encapsulates what it's all about emigration and about people from home and remembering, instead of getting the shamrock and get the sprig of Irish heather. And believe you me, over the years I got a load of Irish heather given to me. Got that much Irish heather. There's a mountain back in Oma, and it's just all replanted again with Irish heather. Yep, I got that much of it. I replanted the whole thing. Anyway, there's a wee woman in Lettermagga Ward, and it comes from the Malloy family in Fintown in Donegal. Nora Gallagher, you're celebrating your 80th birthday today. I have the song for you. I have it indeed. Hey! Where the blue Atlantic Ocean meets the shores of Donegal, in that little northwest corner of our land, see the blue stacked mountain range and majestic Errigal, and you'll know that you're in heaven when you stand. When the heather is in bloom on the hillside, and streams through the glens are running clear, there's a welcome to be found for the stranger, with a smile and a cup of good cheer. Everybody sing. Land of O'Neill and O'Donnell, famed in story and song, from old Malin to Ballyshannon, from Dunlow to where the Foyle flows along. Your people so kind and so gentle, your valleys, the mountains so tall, I'll keep in my heart, though I must be apart from you, my own Donegal. Let's go. Happy birthday, Joey Hamilton, as well. St. Patrick's Day. To hear once again those voices I love greet me in their own native tongue, to wander again through hillside and glen and relive those happy days when I was young. Most of all, there's a girl who's been waiting, and she'll greet me with arms open wide. By the harbour we would meet and watch the fishing fleet set sail from Killybegs with the tide. Sing it with me, come on. Land of O'Neill and O'Donnell, famed in story and song, from old Malin to Ballyshannon, from Dunlow to where the Foyle flows along. Your people so kind and so gentle, your valleys, the mountains so tall, I'll keep in my heart, though I must be apart from you, my own Donegal. I'll keep in my heart, though I must be apart from you, my own Donegal. There we go. That was very special for Nora Gallagher in Lettermagga Ward in County Donegal, celebrating her 80th birthday today on St. Patrick's Day. Congratulations. And a dear friend of ours from the music business, Joey Hamilton, as well. I don't know if he's watching tonight, but if he's not, and people know him, let him know I said a happy birthday to him. He's a great old friend. Wonderful entertainer, Joey Hamilton. Just 1 or 2 years in front of me when I came along, but I'll tell you, it was always good to watch him, I have to say. Anyway, look, I'll tell you just quickly. Request for Carol McKay wishing her daughter Shannon belated birthday wishes for the 12th of March. Congratulations on the baby boy. She had a baby boy on the 9th of March. So there you go. There's that wonderful month there. Lainey and James Fullerton. Okay, 33 years married on the 21st of March, Lainey. And I know I got a wee bit of news this afternoon to say about your husband. He's was rushed into hospital, but thankfully things at the moment are grand and he's comfortable, and that's far, far more important than anything. So we send our good wishes to James as well. I'm sure you'll all like to send your wishes to Lenny Fullerton there and her husband and James, and they celebrate their 33rd wedding anniversary on the 21st of March. I want to say hello to Gemma McRae up there in Cumbernauld in Glasgow. Hi to says also to my carer Angela and good friend Mary, and hello to Samantha Watt who's in Aberdeen, and her auntie Liz just sent me. She was blatant. She just said, Samantha's going to watch you. I'm going to watch Nathan. What do I do? What do you say to that? Samantha obviously knows the talent. That's all I can say. Anyway, so Samantha, I hope you're enjoying the show. And Annabelle Wright, who's in London, and I think she might have won a few quid on the Jeezys today at Cheltenham. There's a few other here. Belated birthday wishes to Irish Chantry. I didn't see that, but I'm not too sure when it was. And a happy 20th anniversary today to Cheryl and Paul. It comes from Love Mum and Dad, PJ and family, and their friends all in Lincoln. So happy 20th anniversary. Happy birthday to a good friend as well. Haven't seen her for years. Sue Dyer for today, and it comes from your good friend Anne Fraser. Anne Fraser and Scott Horn. Slow down, Dominic. We've all night. Well, we haven't got all night, but Laura Somerville's mother's birthday yesterday, and she wanted the Galway girls. So happy birthday, Patricia. I hope you had a lovely day on the 16th of March. We did all those ones as well. I want to say hello to Teresa Codwell, and also hi to Margaret and Stella. I'm not too sure if they're watching tonight, but I do know that they have sent in messages, and they saw me many years ago, many years, in the RVH Club in Belfast, the Royal Victoria Hospital Club. I played that club a long time ago. Good Lord, that's some memory there. So I hope you're watching, and I hope you've had a good day, St. Patrick's Day in Belfast. Hello to Janet Christie, and also to Eileen Oakley, and hi to Mary Gribben from Inverness as well. So that's all. I've got all that. There's a few more coming up anyway in the meantime. Hello, Dom. It's Vivian Savins from Oxford. How you doing? Harley Milton. Vivian Savins. Tequila McCritter. Remember giving you a rose at my first concert in the day. I must have been 8 or 9. It's not that long ago, really, is it? When your new CD. Talking about CD, Raymond McQuarrie, they're all the best from us in Castle Douglas. It was Lisa Stanley's birthday last week. It was indeed. Lisa Stanley, great friend of mine, of course, who toured with me as well. And I think Lisa may be on this afternoon, as was Daniel O'Donnell as well. And I know he mentioned my YouTube show tonight. So thank you very much, Daniel, for letting everybody know. And I saw a little bit of your show this afternoon. Typical Daniel, he just pops up out of the blue and he just takes the world on. Does a fantastic show. He's a cool guy. But he's a bit like me too. He has a bit of problems with technology, but we're learning. See, us two boys, when we get back, we'll show the young fellas what it's all about. We'll show them. Where it is? There's Karen Jabison's on there. The Wednesday night always been. There we go. Wendy Kavanagh, hi from Scotland. Look, here's a classic. Everybody loves it. Fields of Athenry. I heard a young girl call. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Oh, like the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Sang the bumpers by a lonely prison wall. I heard a young man call. matters merry when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. Our love was on the wings, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star fall. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, for she lives and hopes and prays for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Sing it. Well, long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. Our love was on the wings, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. What a classic. Pete St. John wrote that song. He did indeed, and did a wonderful job in writing. Massive hit. I remember working along with the great Paddy Riley, who had the big hit with that many years ago. A great, wonderful folk entertainer. Talking about folk entertainers, I don't know if you linked into the Strood Arts Centre this afternoon. My cousin Tom Sweeney, was entertaining this afternoon, and Tom is of the folk background, and it's Tom that you have to say thank you to, because I was about 6-7 years of age at the time, and I had to sing a song in a competition back in my hometown, and he introduced me to the song, a great song which I don't have a track for, which I'd love to be able to do tonight, a great old song called Sleeve Gallon Braes, which is an old ballad, and Tom introduced me to that song and taught me how to sing it, and then I went into the competition and won it. Yeah. So Tom, my cousin, was on this afternoon, and he was in the Strood Arts Centre, who were putting on a lovely evening of Irish music and entertainment all day, from the local Cultus Culturiern group as well, and that's a group of people who delve into and promote Irish music, traditional, both songs, stories, dancing, music, everything, and do fantastic work at keeping traditional Irish music going throughout the world, and it's all part of our own roots as well. So we'll liven it up a wee bit, won't we? Right, here we go. Hey! Of all the stars that ever shone, no one could match the love light in your eyes. Like crimson gold at harvest time your hair, Sailing in my boat, the wind gently it blows and fills my sail. Your sweet scented breath is everywhere. Daylight peeping through the curtain of the passing night times is your smile, and the sun in the sky likes your laugh. Come back to me, my Nancy, lay down for just a little while. Since you left these shores, I'd known no peace or joy. If you know it, sing it. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Hey! Oh, yeah. In spring, when snow starts to melt and streams to flow, with the birds I'll sing this song. In a while I'll wander down by Bluebell's Grove, where wildflowers grow, and I'll hope that Nancy will return. Here we go. No matter where, haunted by your name, the portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. There is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain. Here we go. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone, if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Yes! Woo! Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? I recorded that a way back too. No, that is not my version of it. It was a slightly different version, so it caught me out. Oh, but sure, it's live, and it's all part of the fun. And St. Patrick's Night, sure, it's all light-hearted, isn't it, the whole thing? This fella sent me a joke today, and I don't know if it makes much sense to you, but he sent me this joke, and I thought I'd just have a wee look at it just here. It says here, Mary, I'm just having one more pint with the lads. If I'm not home in 20 minutes, read this message again. That's why I'm not a comedian. Do you think he will oblige ladies? What's that? What's that? Can you please sing Irish Eyes? I don't have it. Love that song. Please get a birthday shout out for Friday. Thank you. Missing you again. And this time of the year, please God. Kelly Forkin. Well, Kelly, I do have you written down for your birthday. I know that there. I want to say hello to Joanne McNulty, and she's working in the orthopedic ward tonight in Aintree Hospital. And she said she will be able to just jump in every now and again and watch. So, Joanne, I hope you're doing, you're okay. And fair play to you, and of course all the frontline workers for the wonderful work that you all do. And you're in the orthopedic ward, so we wish you well and continued success. And stay safe, and God willing, we'll all see each other when this is all over. I want to say hello to Sam Cook and all the family Kildare, Martina O'Connell and Fran and Sue, and of course Carl McKay and all the team. They pop in every week to say hello. Hey to Anne and Pat up there in Carlisle, and Susie Carter and her family and all the friends as well. All listen into the show and watch the show. Wish our mum, Marion Cunningham, happy birthday for the 20th for Jan and Rich, from Jan and Rich in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex. Kelly Forkin, there we go, I had it written down, birthday on the 19th. So happy birthday, Kelly, and a happy birthday to Linda Snedden. Linda set up a fan base group down this part of the world here over, well, I suppose you could say the world and all this part, and we had some great evenings years and years ago with Linda Snedden, so hope you're keeping well. Don't have that song, Trying to Fall in Love, don't even have a track for it, but I hope you have a lovely birthday on Tuesday, Linda. And the Galway girl, I want to just say hello to Frances and Paula Exberis, who are in Tasmania. Now, they won't see this show till later on because of the time difference. But I want to say hello to the girls. I hope you had a lovely St. Patrick's Day, and to your dad, and also to your good friend Carl O'Dowd in Victoria, Australia as well. Loads and loads of people, huh? Okay, what time of the night is? Oh, the time of the night is. Although I did start a bit late. I did start a bit late. How's about just moving on? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll move it on. We'll keep it a bit lively. This one here. Haven't done this one, I don't think, in the show before. So just let me line it up here for a second. What else is there? Any more there to say hello to? Oh, I forgot. But you hold on a second. Hold. I'm scaring the living out. Oh, I didn't have. No, you didn't have the sound for the first 15 minutes. You weren't getting any sound for the first 10 minutes. Helen, I apologise about that. Took me a bit of time, and Chris McCarthy up there in Scotland had a quick phone call, sorting a few things out. So I'm getting my vaccine on Monday, Dominic, from Neil. Look, go and get it, Neil Berry. And by the way, I had the AstraZeneca, and thankfully, God, Bill, everything's grand. I don't know. It's all politics, half of it. You know, don't worry about it. Just go and get it. So the more that get it, the quicker we all get back together again. And that's the one I had. So to date, I'm grand. If I'm not here next week, you know the problem. But at the moment, I'm here, and things are good. So what else have we got? I'm sure he has a giggle to himself when he reads half of these. I do have a giggle. You're right, Sonia. Anyway, let's go. We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band, playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. Friday night, off we go. Tune the fiddle, string the bow. Take it handy for the first few sets. Sure, there's hardly anyone listening yet. We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band, playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. Thomas and Mary out on the floor. Well, they never lost it, that's for sure. He had a sparkling shoes and his dad's white shoe. She's got a brand new perm and a pleated skirt. Oh yeah. We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band, playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. Woo! Functions, weddings and wings, shakalaka weddings and wings. Meats and salads, buns and cakes, shakalaka buns and cakes. Well, if you need a few tunes, just give us a call. Shakalaka, give us a call. Or the house, the pub, or the parish hall. Shakalaka parish hall. We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band, playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. There's a princess on the floor all night. She can fairly throw them shapes all right. How you manage, are you on your own? How you fix for a seat back home? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band, playing away and we're doing grand. We're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. Woo! We're the Joyce Country Kelly Band. Woo! the Joyce Country Cayley Band. That's for Brady Morgan and Anne and Luton. And if I don't say hello to them, she'll never speak to me again. God, you just get wild touchy. You get wild touchy. You want to see the amount of stuff passing, and I just happened to catch that, otherwise I wouldn't have seen it. I know you were looking for why worry, but I'm just keeping it all Irish. And Brady, from Ireland yourself, you and Anne, so there we go. I hope that's okay, Brady Morgan. Your two best buddies from Luton, Brady and Anne. There we go, we did that one. Karen Mahay, could you please sing A Great Day for the Irish? I will indeed, Karen. You just stick with me. Just stick with me. It'll be there. Brady McKenna, you got the same vaccine a couple of weeks ago and you're doing well. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. It's all good. I don't know. You've got to commend these people who are working very hard to get us back together again. Some great Irish songs tonight, Dominic. Well, that was the whole plan, to sing a few Irish songs tonight. Now, this next one, I couldn't do any of my shows without doing this one, because really, this is the song that opened it all up for me way back. And I am more than grateful. I heard it from the great DJ Curtin, who lives in Las Vegas, and DJ is originally a Kerry man. And I heard it from DJ, and I loved his version of it. It's an older song than what DJ recorded it, but he changed the whole arrangement of it, and I absolutely loved it. I recorded it, I brought it out. It was one of my first songs ever to bring out. Sang competitions with it. I won competitions with it, and sure, I can only be eternally grateful for it. So here it is. It's Noreen Bond. There's a spot in old Tyrconnell. There's a wee house in the glen where dwells an Irish colleen who charmed the hearts of men. She was once fair and hearty, shy and graceful as the fawn. Neighbors love that widow's daughter, happy laughing, no rebound. Then one day there came a letter with their passage paid to go to a land where the Missouri and the Mississippi flow. So she bade farewell to Erin, and next morning at the dawn, a poor broken-hearted mother bid farewell to Noreen Bond. Many years that mother waited, till one morning at the door stood a gorgeous looking lady, oh grand the clothes she wore, saying, "Mother, don't you know me? Sure, I've only caught a cold, but the purple spots upon her cheeks, the tragic story told. There's a graveyard in Tyrconnell where the blossoms sadly wait. There's a broken-hearted mother needing all It's long years since you have gone. It was the curse of emigration laid you down, my Noreen boy. There you go. That was it. That was the one that started it. That is the song that started the whole thing. I just must take this opportunity just to mention a bit of the merchandise there. Noreen Bond. I have just a couple of more songs to do, so stick with me. And that song, Great Day for the Irish, it's there. I have it ready for you, I promise you. Don't forget, folks, we have the latest addition here to the merchandise, of course. All these beautiful face masks. And Carmen, I see a lot of people commending you there, by the way, Carmen, for all the work you're doing and all the beautiful merchandise that's been created at the moment. I have to make sure I'm in front of the camera. Look, all the different colours. There we go, black, royal blue, navy blue, red, and of course there's a grey one there at the bottom as well. And if you go on my website, there are deals being done for the full set, and there's deals for 2s and 3s and all that type of thing. And this is the latest one, and it has been flying out, by the way. This travel mug, by the way. Now I must tell you, ladies and folks, it's not a flask. It's not a flask, but it is a travel mug. So you can leave it hot and drink it up the road, and then maybe if you're on a long journey going to and then one of them places to get a cup of coffee and just use it and fill it up and then drink it, go down the road. So I just want to let you know it's not a flask. It's just a travel mug. So, but that's it there. And it's been flying out the doors this week, and Carmen's been very, very, very busy. So I do appreciate it, and it's all up there in the merchandise stuff. And of course, there's the votive lights, and she's done loads of wee deals as well. That's the votive lights there, the little candle lights. You can sit with your glass of wine and listen to my Irish album or any of my albums. You could listen to any of them. So you wouldn't want to listen to anything else, would you? You wouldn't, no. I just put the lights down and just sitting in the background with these little votive lights. And look, she's even put little things like these, like badges together, and these mirrors for putting in your bag. For you could either shave. Men could use it for shaving, or women could use it for putting their makeup on. And then there's the lens cleaner as well. So there's loads and loads of stuff if you just go on the merchandise, because she's done these deals. And then not that long ago she brought out these ones as well, or introduced these coasters, little coasters. That's it, 5 o'clock somewhere. We'll get back to that one maybe next week. And there's a few people have been talking about having any videos. Well, I've recorded loads of videos over the year, but they've removed them all of the market for the time being. But I do have this one. This is the live and personal video, and there's also there's a live CD of all the tracks as well. So you can, for those who still have it, CDs at home or CD players in your car, you can still listen to the tracks on the way down the road. And then there's the Walk on Faith album, and of course we were doing the deal with the Walk on Faith album, and then you would get a free Under Your Spell album. So that's been going very well as well. So just want to let you know about it. And then there's the double collection of Irish songs, my country favourites. Time of My Life was the album before Walk on Faith. And then Carmen suggested this week, why don't we do a wee deal on this one here? This is 25 years to be continued, this particular album. Again, look, there's 2 albums in it. There's one album of 10 tracks, there's one album of 15 tracks. But we're also going to give away the 4-track CD that Barry and myself has done for those of you. So if you buy this here, you'll end up getting one of these as well. That's the 4-track as well. So they're all up there in the merchandise stall. Just a few of the 30th anniversary mug left. And of course, we've got pens, key rings. We have loads and loads of merchandise, notebooks, and there's just a few of the calendar and the diary left, and there's a deal up there at this moment in time. I know we're into March, but you never know the way things are going. You could be using them to fill a date or 2 into them just yet. You just never know. So that's all the merchandise. It's up there in the merchandise, www.dominickirwan.com. And you've been more than good to me. And then people are asking me about my PayPal link, paypal.me/DK Promotions Limited. That's what that is. So that's more or less everything I have to tell you. But we're going to sing another song or 2, and then I'll probably wrap it up for this St. Patrick's Night. Are you enjoying the show? Maybe you'd like to let me know so far with all these Irish songs. Had a fair few requests for this one today, so we're going to do it now. Here we go. From his window he watches as people, they come and go on their way, rushing to catch the train homewards, as he often did in his day. He remembers the dark in the mornings and the days he worked in the rain, the good times, the bad times, and the things he once knew. He'll never see them again. At night, when the streets are deserted, except for the takeaway signs, he thinks of the men that he worked with on the buildings, the roads, and the mines, the girl he met in the Gouty. He thought he might make her his own. Maybe if there was less drinking, he wouldn't have wound up alone. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. And D is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. How do you remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. You can never explain just what happened. The years seem to pass like a day. Was it the rain or the shovel took the strength from his limbs away? Sometimes he thinks of the bullring that led from his house to the lane, and the fields that he worked with his father. He'll never see them again. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. And D is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. How do you remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. As he makes his way back to the shelter, the rain starts to fall on the ground. The young man just in from Cork City asks him if work can be found. He said, son, take a long look at Paddy, and remember whatever you do, this broken old man that you're seeing was once a young fella like you. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing what can be done. And D is for drinking when working is done. Y is for you to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. How do you remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. Appropriate song for St. Patrick's Day. Paddy, how's about that one, eh? Ah, sure. They're just great songs, and that's the lovely thing, I suppose, about an Irish song, that the writers have the quality and the tendency to capture life in a picture in your mind. That's what it is. It's a picture. It's a movie in your mind. If you listen to the words and where the songs are written about, and townlands and people, and just wonderful, wonderful stuff. And very proud to be Irish, I have to say that. Kimberly Miller. I saw Dominic in Christmas show in Lamont House in Belfast. Good Lord, Kimberly, that's a while ago, that one there. Tell you what, go get yourself a good whiskey and relax. Well, we're nearly there now. We're nearly there. Another great show. Love St. Patrick's Day special. Well, I appreciate that. Well, I thought I'd just stick to Irish songs tonight. I know I've got loads of other songs I could be doing, but people have been asking me for some of these songs over the years, and thought I'd better get a chance to put one or two of them in here tonight. So that was the plan here tonight. What else is it? Brenda Morrissey, what better way to spend St. Patrick's Day evening with listening to you singing Irish songs? Thanks for a thrill to bring the show. We had a great time. Lots of love from Brenda and Bernie, and indeed, thank you very much to you both as well. To everybody who's been joining me tonight, I really do hope you've all had a good time. See you all again soon. Lots of love. I'm not away yet. Just stick with me for another minute. I've got another one to do for you. Thanks for another great show, Dom. That's Sarah Brown. And they're going to listen to Johnny now. Johnny's on Malone's Facebook page. Malone's in Glasgow Facebook page. He's doing a one-man show. And so just go and give him a wee bit of support. I'll tell you what, I'll do this one and get out of the way and just go give him a wee bit of support. Put a wee message into him and tell him I sent you. You know, I said, tell him he needs to get his hair cut like me as well. I just noticed that this afternoon. Yeah, he is. But he's doing a wee bit for Malone's Irish, the Glasgow show, because they've put a few together. Malone's are in Edinburgh, they're also in Glasgow, and they're also in, where else? Oh, Aberdeen. So that's why I've spent a few nights in Aberdeen and Malone's, particularly Patrick's Night too. Great place to be. Unfortunately, that's not the case yet. So, hello and to everybody and all those Malones there tonight. But jump onto the page there now and give Johnny a wee shout. And Colin and Katrina are on from Nashville as well on Facebook. It's kind of all clashing, the whole thing, isn't it? It's unfortunate. But anyway, here we go. I'm working here in Glasgow. I've got a decent job. I'm carrying bricks and mortar and my pay is 15 bob. I get up in the morning and I rise up with the lark. And when I'm walking down the street, you can hear the girls remark, come on. Hello, Patsy Fagan, you'll hear the girls all cry. Hello, Patsy Fagan, you're the apple of me eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland and there's no one can deny. You're a harum scarum, devil may care, decent Irish boy. Now if there's one among you that'd like to marry me, I'd take you to my little home, a cottage by the sea. I'll dress her up in satin and I'll do the best I can. And I'll let the people see that I'm a decent Irishman. Come on. Hello, Patsy Fagan, you'll hear the girls all cry. Hello, Patsy Fagan, you're the apple of me eye. You're a decent boy from Ireland and there's no one can deny. You're a harum scarum, devil may care, decent Irish boy. Way down in the county Kerry, in a place they call Tralee. A fine old couple, they live there named Kate and Pat McGee. Well, today's a golden wedding and they want the world to know just how they looked when they were wed 50 years ago. Come on, put on your Almy breeches and your coat of emerald green. Take off your hat and darted hat, put on your old cabine. For today's your golden wedding and we want the world to know just how you looked when they were wed 50 years ago. In the days when I was courting, I was never tired of sporting. In the alehouse or the playhouse or many's a house beside. But I told me brother Seamus I'd go off and be quite famous. And before I'd come back again, I'd roam the world wide. Come on, goodbye Morse and Durkin, I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll dig the prairies, no longer I'll be fooled. For as sure as my name is Carney, I'll be off to California. Instead of digging prairies, I'll be digging lumps of gold. Instead of digging prairies, I'll be digging lumps of gold. Hey, come single bell and bow, and to me pay attention. Don't ever fall in love, 'tis the devil's own invention. Well, first I fell in love with a maiden so bewitching, Miss Henrietta Bell out of Captain Kelly's kitchen. With me tooraloo, me tooraloo laddie, me tooraloo and me tooraloo laddie. Here we go. It's a great day for the Irish. It's a great day for fair. The sidewalks of New York are thick with blarney. For sure think New York was Al Killarney. It's a great day for the shamrock, for the flags in full array. And as we go a-swinging Every Irish heart is singing. It's a great, great day. And as we go a swing, every Irish heart is singing. It's a great, great day. Woo! I don't think I could have finished it with any better song. Great day for the Irish. Folks, you've been just wonderful. You've stayed with me. You were very, very patient. We had a lot of problems at 8 o'clock. Can't believe, where's that hour and a half gone? It has just flown by. I hope you've all enjoyed this Irish selection of songs tonight on this St. Patrick's night in my lockdown live show. Of course, this Wednesday, the 17th of March. Just some live chat and songs from home in this lockdown. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a great audience. And I want to say good night. Take care. If you've got the vaccine to get, take it. Don't be worried about it. You'll be grand. We want to all get back together and do all this live, maybe, God willing, sooner rather than later. Good night. God bless.